a free Shinkansen ride to the beautiful prefecture of Kagoshima. That is exactly what Kagoshima Prefecture is offering to all international travelers to Japan. They just want people to travel to new, fantastic, vibrant locations and get off that golden route that everyone seems to be hunkered down on. People living in Kyushu, people living in Kagoshima are surely gonna be insanely happy with the boost to local tourism. This is gonna, hold on. This just in, getting news from Kagoshima? They're fucking pissed. But first, what is a Kagoshima and where is it in Japan? Well, Kagoshima, it's right here, down in beautiful Kyushu. And if you're a long-term fan of this channel, you know Jordan loves Kyushu. Well, Jordan loves Fukuoka, but Kyushu as a whole is a bloody fantastic place to visit. It's honestly one of the best places in Japan that you should definitely visit. Like, literally every prefecture down in Kyushu is... Wait a minute. Almost every prefecture down in Kyushu is bloody fantastic. But back to it, what is a Kagoshima, or more, where is Kagoshima, and why should you visit? Well, Kagoshima is down in southern Kyushu and it's famous for having a warm climate, rich history, too much volcano. But in all seriousness, it does have some of the most active volcanoes in the entirety of Japan. It honestly could be described as having too much volcano. Thanks, Stunt Chris. When you're thinking of too much volcano, too many active volcanoes, you're thinking of Sakurajima, one of the most active volcanoes in Japan, often seen emitting ash and smoke and messing up the cities that surround the volcano. But while Kagoshima does have powerful nature, active volcanoes, it also has some of the most picturesque scenes you'll see in the entirety of Japan. Some of them literally look like they've been taken out of Ghibli. And that's because a lot of them have been used to inspire scenes and scenery for a lot of the Ghibli movies, especially Mononoke Hime, or Princess Mononoke. Great Ghibli film, honestly one of my favorite ones. That and Nausicaa. Guys, real quick, favorite Ghibli movie in the comments down below. Come on, let me know. But Kagoshima is a fantastic place to visit in Japan. Great coastlines, great samurai history, amazing food. It's 10 out of 10. It's a place one must visit if they're down in Kyushu. And the people are also amazingly friendly. Which raises the question, why are they so mad about this Shinkansen stuff? I think this is probably one of the smartest strategies I have heard of a prefecture in Japan doing to get international tourists to come and visit their prefecture. Because it's not a simple thing of just giving away a ticket. It's so much more than that. So Kagoshima Prefecture plans to fully subsidize a one-way ticket for international tourists coming to Japan. This was announced recently as part of their 2026 financial proposal. So we're still waiting to find out the exact date this plan may take place and if it's actually going to be confirmed by sort of Kagoshima's governing body. And it's going to be a little bit expensive. The prefecture is looking to spend 278 million yen on this proposal. However, this ticket isn't valid from anywhere. You're not allowed to take the Shinkansen from Tokyo all the way to Kagoshima, go to the office and go, come on, give me my money. Of course not. This only works from Fukuoka Prefecture down to Kagoshima. So you can only take this train from JR Hakata Station all the way down to Kagoshima Cho Station. And the ride costs about 10,420 yen. 420. Like I said before, this proposal makes sense. It's a genius plan. But some locals are kind of pissed. The thing is, Fukuoka Prefecture is already a gateway city into Kyushu. A lot of people end up in Fukuoka. Fukuoka's great. One of my favorite prefectures. Is a great place to visit. However, it is one of the 5 prefectures suffering from over-tourism. Because Fukuoka is so big, because there's great access links in and around Fukuoka, people tend not to leave Fukuoka. When they do, they're often going to Nagasaki or Kumamoto or even Oita and Beppu. Easy places to get to, really cheap, affordable places to get to. They don't really venture too far south into Kyushu, which is why this plan makes sense. Visitors are already visiting Fukuoka. There are so many international tourists in Fukuoka. All Kagoshima needs to do is dangle the bait of a free ticket in front of them, and they're going to catch thousands of tourists, which is going to be great for Kagoshima's local economy. But even though this is a great plan and really well thought out, the people are mad. People started complaining. 170 phone calls and emails to the local government of people whining about how foreigners shouldn't be getting preferential treatment, and why are they using the Japanese taxpayer money to fund free tickets for international people coming down to Kagoshima. Cry, 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 I'm really sad. So it goes without saying that the announcement did get quite a lot of pushback. One person was even quoted saying, "Why couldn't they have made it free for both Japanese people and foreign tourists if they wanted to increase the amount of people visiting Kagoshima?" This was a comment from a YouTube video of someone discussing how annoyed they were with the change. It's actually pretty interesting. The Kagoshima government didn't just randomly decide to give internationals preferential treatment. There is actually a reason that the Kagoshima government decided to put this plan into place and only target it for international visitors to Japan. Once again, international visitors to Japan. I don't get this ticket. I live here. I live in Japan. I'm working for a Japanese company. I make Japanese yen. I'm not allowed to apply for this thing. And there is a reason for it. It's because we're poor. That's it. That's the reason. When people like me, people who live and work in Japan, when domestic Japanese people go traveling in Japan, we travel efficiently. We travel frugally. We travel with tomorrow in mind. We're not going to be spending a kabillion yen in the local izakaya. We're poor in the eyes of the Kagoshima government. And to be fair, they're not wrong. They have stats to back up the claims that we're poor. In 2024, the average spend of an international tourist traveling to Kagoshima was 86,000 yen. That's not fucking bad. 86,000 yen per person. That's crazy. Almost 100,000 yen in Kagoshima. That's a lot of volcano. But fair. Let's compare this to the Japanese domestic traveler. The Japanese domestic traveler to Kagoshima spent 30,000, almost 3 times lower than their international counterpart. So it doesn't really financially make sense for the Kagoshima government to spend 11,420 yen for a Japanese domestic traveler to come to Japan to make a profit of what? Niman? Less than 20,000 yen? What's the point? Silly. There is the sentiment that this is creating a 2-tier travel system, but my argument is Japan has always had a 2-tier travel system. Nothing has changed. They're saying that they're rewarding international travelers for spending a little bit more money and that domestic travelers are the backbone of the travel industry. Not anymore. I think in the past and during COVID, domestic travelers were definitely the backbone of the travel industry. But if you remember, during COVID, when everything was locked down, to make domestic travelers travel more, they offered a smorgasbord of deals. Remember Go To Travel? There was also Go To Eat. There was various campaigns to get people out of the house, traveling to new and interesting prefectures and spending their money on local goods, hotels, and foods. That time is now over. The borders have opened, domestic travel has slowed down, but international travel, that's where the focus is. Why? Because they're spending a shit ton of money. Some critics argued that you should be offering out this discount equally to everyone, and then we could use that money to improve infrastructure. Where do you think the money is going? Really think about it. If the Kagoshima government is offering massive discounts, you have to assume that they've done the math and realized that offering one international traveler an 11,420 ticket to come to Kagoshima, they're gonna spend more money in Kagoshima, which can then be used to improve infrastructure, to improve the local economy, to help local businesses. I think that's where the money is going anyway. Offering the exact same deals to domestic travelers might attract more domestic people to come and visit Kagoshima. But once again, they're not spending enough money in Kagoshima for it to be worth the potential financial loss for Kagoshima. As great as Kagoshima is, as beautiful a prefecture as Kagoshima is, their travel numbers have not returned to what they were before the pandemic. They need that increase in international travelers to come to Kagoshima to help bring the economy back to where it once was before the pandemic. But like I was saying, this is probably one of the best domestic campaigns I've heard of a prefecture doing. Let me explain why. Because the devil is in the details. Let's go back to what Kagoshima is offering you. They are offering you a one-way ticket from Fukuoka to Kagoshima. That's it. A one-way ticket to Kagoshima Prefecture. You still need to buy a return ticket to Fukuoka eventually, but we'll get there. We'll get to that point. They have bought you a one-way ticket to Kagoshima. Now, there are some conditions attached to this one-way ticket. One of the conditions is you must stay in a hotel in Kagoshima Prefecture. You have to stay the night in Kagoshima in a Kagoshima hotel. Let's really deep this. This means they have paid you to come to Kagoshima, but now you must pay for a hotel. What does that mean? It means you're also buying dinner somewhere around Kagoshima. It means you're potentially also buying breakfast and lunch the next day somewhere around Kagoshima. It means you're going to use the 48 hours you have in Kagoshima to explore Kagoshima. Now, Kagoshima is a pretty great prefecture to visit, and I know for a fact that if I was handed a free ticket, one way, two ways, doesn't matter. If I was given a free ticket to go to a place I'd never been before, you think I'm staying for only 48 hours? Fuck no. What a waste of time. I'm staying for 72 hours minimum. Kagoshima Prefecture, by offering me a one-way ticket to Kagoshima, have easily got 2 nights of a hotel stay out of me, plus at least 9 meals. And you know I'm mealing at that local izakaya. You know I'm going to be putting that work in that local izakaya. Are you crazy? Come on, guys. It's a genius strat. Even if I didn't drink, even if I was doing like a whole dry January, I'm still going to the local izakaya. That's where the bants are. That's where the fun is had. It's a great plan, honestly, Kagoshima. It's a bloody fantastic plan, Kagoshima. Now, officials estimate that this entire thing is going to cost about 278 million yen. And I know, that's a lot of yen. It's 278 million yen. But they estimate that this small policy of offering a single Shinkansen ticket to international visitors could raise up to 1.7 billion yen. 1.7 billion yen? What? That's a brilliant return on investment. That's an amazing return on investment. Who reads that policy? Who reads that and goes, nah, I don't want profit. I want to be included. Are you trying to help out your prefecture as a whole or not? Do you care about the economic health of Kagoshima, the prefecture that you call a home, or not? The Kagoshima governor Koichi Shiota was saying that the economic impact of this policy might be absolutely massive and would go a very long way to helping the economic situation in Kagoshima. This measure isn't even their entire plan when it comes to their grand strategy for getting more international people to visit Kagoshima. Their entire plan is 3.5 billion yen deep. This is a tiny part of it. It shouldn't be getting this much attention from locals. The application process, the timeline, when people can start applying for this ticket and how hasn't been announced yet. Or at least it hasn't been announced as of recording this video. But I'll put a link down below to the Kagoshima Tourism Board, because once it is announced, there'll be a nice little thing on the website telling you how to book, where to book, when to book, and who's eligible for booking. This is an absolutely brilliant plan. One of the best strategies I've heard in a long time. And I've said that a few times in this video because I have heard of some terrible strategies that people try to do in Japan to get more international people to come to their prefectures. This is brilliant. There is only 2 small stipulations that Kagoshima has in place. One is that you have to travel in from Fukuoka, which makes sense. If you don't have that in place, people are going to be in Tokyo like, yeah, Kagoshima, fucking give me a ticket from Tokyo down to Kagoshima. It's super expensive, by the way. And the second one is that you have to spend a night in Kagoshima. That's it. This is a make sense policy. It's not insanely difficult to start up. It's not insanely difficult to keep going. And the stipulations attached to it are minimal at best. Most importantly, Kagoshima Prefecture is really cool. People are going to have a great time visiting the prefecture, which means they're going to go back home and tell their friends and family, hey, I was in Japan. I got to go to Kagoshima for the first time. It was brilliant. Here's all the things I saw. Here's all the volcanoes and the times they erupted. Here's the photo I got of cool stuff from Kagoshima. It's just a brilliant campaign. Even if the campaign only runs for a year, I do think it's going to be a massive success. And while I do love Kyushu and I do enjoy Kagoshima, I myself have not been to Kagoshima. Not yet, anyway. I know. I apologize, but I'll be there eventually. A lot of my friends have gone. They've told me how amazing it is. I've seen photos of it. I've done jobs tangentially related to Kagoshima, but I've just not been there. But perhaps this year, if you guys think I should go down to Kagoshima, make a little vlog about the volcano and how much or little of it there is, let me know in the comments down below. And if you've been to Kagoshima, let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts and feelings about Kagoshima, and of course, all things Kyushu. And of course, this plan with the Shinkansen, do you think is a good idea? Because I do. That was a lot. You don't have to write an essay in the comments. I apologize. But guys, I'm loving leaving. If you're looking for another video, you got some more time, here's a video I made about Narita Airport and the 50-year war connected to it. I'm deadly serious. It's absolutely insane. But check it out if you got some time. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.